How's it going, Rackle viewers? And we are back for part 2 of the Esterisle's Cartography Guild Homebrew in Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. One quick moment while I finish setting up everything else. And swap the screen back. Also, sorry for that weird little hiccup. My computer froze up for a flat minute. Not sure what the hell caused it, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. I say let's unmute the Discord. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Harpies are fun.
Yeah. You guys rolled good on the random encounter table. And you rolled the worst that could have possibly have occurred on that random encounter table. There's nothing worse that you could have rolled than 11 harpies. And I don't appreciate you thinking otherwise. I mean, you rolled really high.
Yeah, you know, we totally weren't one off from a possible dragon and rock, which would have been very interesting to deal with.
I don't know what you're so worried about.
I guess dragons wouldn't be unheard of, just stupidly rare.
Not anymore, dude. After they came back, they're just dragons, you know. They're like they are in basically any fantasy setting. They just happen to be out there in the wild.
Fair point.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they got pushed back. There's not a lot of them left on Maryland because they got hunted in Maryland.
Fair point.
I mean, they're England. They're England, and like
Britannia.
Yeah. I mean, not even really. Like, you know, like it's a little like Norwegian in the north. It's a little German in the west. More Irish in the east. But central and south, pretty much just England and like maybe a little bit of Wales. But like, you know, the traditional, you know, Wales in the minority sort of place. Weird how I made them like the bad guys, right? Huh.
Oh yes, very strange. I always love that. I always love lower level encounters that just make you remember that you are in fact absurdly powerful. It's just so is everything else you're encountering on a general basis.
Yeah, you know, Tyler complains that I only give out hard fights.
Nah.
11 harpies is nothing.
I mean, it's not like when, you know, in Avarice we encountered that group of like low-level bandits or something, and then the rogue and the ranger got dicked around by their rogue for I don't know how many turns.
Or what about the time when we fought bees?
We don't talk about the bees. We never discuss the bees.
I think we talk about the bees a lot, all things considered.
We really shouldn't talk about the bees.
I've been muted the whole time.
New phone, who's this?
I always do that.
It's true. You do always do that.
I wish I could make sure you didn't still have me muted.
Yeah, whenever I came back, I went out of my way to make sure I hadn't server muted all of you forever.
That is something you would do.
I mean, I would forget. I wouldn't do it maliciously. I do it because I'm bad.
Oh, of course.
But it's something I would do because I'm bad. That's just accurate.
Alright, we got a long rest, so I don't have those 10 hit points anymore. Damn. Oh.
Yeah, fuck off. Instead, you have your action surge and all your HP.
Yeah, but I get those on a short rest.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you had some hit dice missing for some reason. Maybe. Nope. Alright.
Basically, I either go all in or I don't go at all with Lambert half the time. That's why I'm usually almost dead.
That's fair.
Is that Jonathan? Yep.
Did Jonathan play anything today?
Tyler has played single songs, but hasn't queued anything else up.
I'll say I've used Spotify through these. I even did the Final Fantasy battle music and then the fanfare for when we beat the Harpies because I thought it was funny.
Big fight.
11 Harpies. Also, goddamn, Lambert, you hit like a goddamn truck.
That was supposed to be a medium encounter, according to. I mean.
Well, I don't think it takes into account that a lot of us hit like frickin' trucks.
Also,
what I don't think it takes into account is some of you have 30 AC. I think that's where it kind of falls on the wayside of the whole situation.
You know, it's only sometimes, all right? It takes 2 turns to get there.
I got rid of 3 of them in 1 turn.
I mean, I can't hit 30 AC. The most AC I can hit with everything we have available to us is 29.
Jesus.
Yeah, the highest that they can hit is 22. And that's assuming that they don't crit.
Wait, so you're saying the only way they could have hit Q was by critting?
And the only way they did hit you was by critting.
And they did.
That's great.
I love it.
I mean, I rolled like a 19 against Lambert and it didn't do anything.
Matthew,
Wait,
you've become an anime villain.
Does that make me the Tarask of Harpies?
You have like a higher
Higher than wisdom.
Tarask, I think.
Oh, not my Tarask. I think I gave it like 38 AC.
It needed that though for that
crazy
crew.
shit.
It was stupid.
I also gave it breath that immediately turns you to dust. So I mean, we'll call it even. Is just the oldest person that's ever lived back?
Like
Still
I was
consuming
Bob.
cake.
Oh my god, he's always eating cake. That old guy. So old and wrinkly and full of cake.
Well, see, it's because he's part French.
Oh,
Let them eat cake.
A croissant cake.
Yeah.
Like cake.
I love explaining my jokes. I just dropped a single droplet of gravy from my egg faux young into my tea. I think I'm still gonna drink it. What's a little meat gravy and tea between friends?
As long as it's in between friends.
Yeah, well, this isn't live on the internet, right?
yet.
I'm just saying, if you put any meat gravy in my tea, I'd be pretty upset.
Cheers.
Oh,
It's
so
just
this-
a little drop.
This will be live Sunday.
It's
Whoa.
English breakfast tea. The gravy makes it better.
The gravy makes it better. I don't believe you.
I think that's fair.
I think we're all back basically, unless Cabbage isn't back yet.
He's definitely
Yeah,
not.
I don't think Kevin's back yet.
He's dead.
Wow. We lived a long life.
He'll be back next week.
So long.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Oh my god, get in the fridge, you fucking
Get in the fridge!
bitch.
Oh, that reminds me, I still need to buy a mini fridge.
You still haven't bought the mini fridge? You've been talking about it for weeks.
I know, right? The hell?
It's one of the best decisions when we moved out here was getting me a mini fridge. And by decisions, I mean my wife just kind of bought me a mini fridge.
Yeah, I have that on my plate. I also have about, God, somewhere between $1,500 to $2,000 of car repairs I also need to think on.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Literally one that brought into Les Schwartz for new tires. I figured it's like, you know what? Yeah, I mean, if I can also get an alignment, yeah, sure, we can do that for you. An hour later, come back to me. It's like, so we can't do the alignment, and this is why. She hands me a freaking quote for damn near $2,000. It's like, what the hell is all this? Like, that's everything we need to fix before we can even think about alignment. Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
Man, so, recently, I took my car in to get an alignment, and it ended up being totaled.
Yeah,
Really?
we remember
right.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
As soon as Kyle started talking about his car, I saw the look in your eye.
It's like,
And,
oh,
yeah, especially when he said, like, alignment. I was like, right.
what happened? Did you get totaled?
Thankfully, no.
I
guess
think
should
I
go.
came out ahead because the insurance ended up giving me more than what I paid for the car.
That's good.
I mean,
You'd be
that
fine.
is better.
And I've had it for like 6 years or so.
Wow, that's half a cabbage's life almost.
No, it's like
It's actually a
1/10 of
third.
his life, maybe.
No,
It's
it's
a
a third.
No,
It's exactly 1/3.
no. Were you even a part of the group chat?
There's a group chat?
Oh my god,
fucking
Nathan.
God.
Was that supposed to read
server
that?
mute. Server mute. Yeah, I'm done. I can't with you anymore.
Actually,
Now I can't hear you ever again.
I had to turn that off on my Discord on my desktop because it kept going off with your conversations. I was like, what are we talking about on this? Oh, I see. That's funny.
I'm so mad. I'm just
Yeah. I muted.
so incredibly angry.
You ready to watch more anime tonight, Michael?
Are you?
Oh, Legion Baker left our group.
Yeah, you're fucking right.
Tyler left
I
the
did
group.
do that. Oh my god, how long does it take to eat cake? I guess, he's old now, so he's like really slow.
Right?
How do I...
That's
Aha.
Well,
You believe I found a GIF that literally just says Vamo scale?
yes, I believe
no.
it.
I watched King Kong versus Godzilla last night.
What'd you
How did that go?
It was great.
Now let me assume what occurred. King
Dummy-
Kong
Dummy thick.
and Godzilla fought.
I'm gonna spoil it for you. Yes.
I was
What if all the-
really hoping.
What if the marketing was all a lie, and they go to space and they fight like Mothra in space and shit?
I'm
They
not gonna
wouldn't
lie.
fight.
I was
Mothra's
still,
a good guy.
I'm about to say I would
Mothra
still
is
watch
the
that.
only good guy.
I thought Mother
They-
was a chick.
They go in Gungans
Oh,
and they fight Mothra
Yeah.
in space,
but she's a good guy.
and then it just becomes Gurren Lagann.
No, Space Godzilla is the thing.
This is true.
It was good. I like Space Godzilla. There was a Godzilla fighting game I had for the PS2 that I played like a shit ton
Oh,
of.
I
tried to
remember
play
that
again
one.
recently, and it was not good anymore because it's been like like 2 decades since I played it or something. Space Godzilla was my main back in the day. That was some shit.
Yeah, I
Jet
have
Jaguar?
the feeling you might enjoy the movie. It's on HBO for free at the moment.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Nice.
Only for a month.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
It,
I know what
was
I'm doing
a
tonight.
very entertaining.
I thought it
month
was.
for
Oh my
Sphinx.
fucking god! You're not allowed to tonight.
You
I feel
didn't.
like they put
you
too
didn't
much
give me an
emphasis
answer.
on the human characters in
The
the
answer's
new
always
Godzilla
yes.
movies. More so than needs to be.
That's every Godzilla movie, and I've seen
Yeah.
literally all of them.
Same.
I mean, the first Godzilla movie in
Okay,
2014,
there's not a lot.
that was a good one. Like, they had a good
I-
mix, but there was not enough Godzilla to begin with. But then, like, with the King of Monsters one, I feel like, why even have the humans?
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen like Return of Mechagodzilla or something like that? Or like maybe it's like I don't remember what it's called. It's the one where like Mechagodzilla had already been destroyed, but they made Mechagodzilla 2, and like literally half of the movie is them building Mechagodzilla 2. And
Oh,
then,
God,
sometimes
yeah.
they fought.
I remember that. God, that was drawn all the hell out.
Dude, like it's every Godzilla movie. That's just what Godzilla movies are.
Yeah, that's also sadly really true. Except All Out Attack. All Out Attack was... That was... Wow. That was screwy as all hell. But watching
There's
Godzilla...
always Godzilla starring Matthew Broderick.
But watching
Matthew
Godzilla...
McConaughey is
I must be one of the few people who actually like that movie.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe because it's set in New York, and I like
Yeah.
watching the Madison Square Garden getting demolished.
Fair.
Hey, those are my people.
It's not good, but it's,
Entertaining.
you know,
I guess.
I watched it when I was 7, so my genetic code has been altered to love it forever. And
It's
it's
like
a
me in the
shame.
Power Rangers movie.
That's
Oh,
back
Power
when they were
Rangers-
trying to make sense out of Godzilla, like science and everything. Great. And then this recent
It's always
reboot,
been
they were
science.
like,
I hate
nah.
that so much in movies. I hate that when they, especially
It's
when they
always
like,
been science.
when they like reboot or try to do something and it's like, oh, we have to explain this. Like, no, you don't. If you need explanation, stick with what was originally. Example, the freaking new Tomb Raider reboot movie. Like, I hated
no.
that. I loved it, but I hated it because it's like, okay, this is following a pretty good path that
There's-
I can like. It's like, oh, but then we're
New
gonna
one's out.
Isn't the new Tomb Raider movie a copy of the
I
video
agree.
game?
basically,
Kinda.
but
Hell, what the
They-
fuck?
they explained what was going on at the end instead of it being like magical or mythical or something. It was just like, oh, this thing actually. It's like, what? Why? No, fuck that. I don't want that answer. Give me magic and mythical bullshit. That's half the fun of these games and movies.
Methane gas pockets.
Might as well have been.
Yeah. I don't know. For
Alright.
some things, it's really cool when they do it right. Like Avatar, the blue space monkeys.
Okay. I'm about to say, it's like, what avatar are we talking about? Because we're talking about The Last
Yeah,
Airbender.
yeah. No. Blue space monkeys. They grounded that in physics really well.
Yeah.
I really like that movie.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real good one.
Interstellar did a good job with it too.
Well, that's just a
So-
great movie.
Event Horizon.
Solid.
Now that everybody is back,
Dungeons,
Um,
Dragons, and Dives.
Wait,
we
Is Kale
Sure.
back yet? He's a man now. You have to call him by his proper name.
oh, I have to call him
I don't
shit.
Sir
that old
Kale
man-
Noble!
That's what you get after
That
you,
old man
Kale.
can eat my ass.
Never calling him by a nickname again.
Sir Kale of the House
Fuck.
Noble,
That's illegal.
hailing from the lands of Kobaha.
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
The orcs are smart
So
dog.
we rejoin our characters at the gaping stone maw of this dungeon. Holy shit! Please refrain from that. But you're right. So the entrance to the dungeon itself, although seeming to once have been of ornate craftsmanship, now bears only signs of wear. Still, it's possible to glean some sense from what looks to be a relief carved into the stone. Oh my god, I'm going to remove your ability to move this. You've lost moving privileges.
Is it dark in here?
Way to go, Kale.
It is dark in here, probably, but you have
Alright, okay.
you have a light. You have a light on you.
I'm debating if I want to drink that potion.
Oh, you probably should. That should be fun.
Potion? Drink it.
You know, just because I heard God whisper in my ear, yeah, I'm gonna drink the Asterix Dark Vision potion. I'm curious what that fucking thing
I
does.
used the light necklace that I crafted to create light.
I have already imbued you with the light necklace light around your token. So eat shit, basically. Except for Lambert. Lambert doesn't eat shit. He eats a potion. Hey Lambert, guess what you just fucking drank?
I'm scared, but what?
Poison.
A potion of true sight.
Oh fuck!
Oh!
You
Oh my
you did
God.
such you rolled so high that you brewed in the true sight effect. So you do see in the dark very well. You have 120-foot vision of true sight for 1 hour.
Holy shit!
Oh shit.
I hope we come across some illusions or invisibility or ethereal thing.
Who knows?
Gate
Uh,
be accessed by someone with true sight that leads to a vampire
now,
horde.
now here's an idea.
I'm gonna make sure to walk
Perhaps.
behind Lambert.
We should continue with my description of the room that you're in, that I keep getting interrupted with.
Okay.
Even with the wear of time on the room itself, you do glean some sense from what looks like a relief carved into the stone. A great beast consuming all manners of folk and beasts alike, swallowing even the sea and sky. Sin, actually, as soon as you step into the temple, you revert to your true form.
Ew.
He said, "Ew."
Sen, you feeling okay?
Of course I feel... Oh, what is going on right now? Well, this is awkward. Well, let's keep going.
Right.
it's awkward.
Just out of a sheer quick curiosity at seeing that. Actually, no, changelings bullshit isn't magical, so that's just fuck you, I guess, the changelings.
Shen, if you're
It definitely
feeling
seems like some sort of magic.
uncomfortable, you could still change your appearance.
Flutes, and I'm gonna play it real quick. I'm gonna make myself look like Leora.
I can't believe that thing actually came in handy just for a shits and giggles factor.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Q,
Yo.
you get some inspiration, man.
Yes. These are so hard to come by. Wow.
Rare.
It's a rare drop.
It's the 0.05% fucking shiny dice. At the center of this room, it's a bit of stonework that looks notably more recent than that of the walls. Whereas the walls show the span of probably hundreds of years of wear. The statue in the center itself looks to be rather new, only covered in bits of dust and cobwebs. The statue is rather easy to recognize, as you've met the man it depicts. It's the statue of the Grand Inquisitor, Martin Vaughn.
What the fuck?
Oh.
At the far end of the room, just within the hallway leading deeper into the former temple, is something. It's hard to gauge exactly what. It's almost. It's almost like looking above a metal object in the hot sun. The air around the hallway just shimmers, just in a certain way. But more focused around what looks to be some sort of crack that you can barely make out, except for Lambert, who sees it very vividly. The doorway itself seems to have this crack of light coming from inside of it that just like pulsates outward.
Well, that's goddamn ominous. Also,
What is it?
I see a crack with light pulsing outwards towards us, which is ominous all hell. Also, San, you might want to just stay in the back. This is an Inquisitor hideout, and upon stepping in, you immediately reverted your form. For some reason, I don't think that might be the only issue we're going to encounter.
You know they've been
No.
kicked out. Oh, traps.
You know, that is a good feeling, or a good point, and I just think that you have such good ideas, and Heinrich, you're so shapely, and I just compliment everyone and give them inspiring leader.
Well, that was odd, but thank you.
I'll take it.
So Sen just like rants for 10 minutes about how awesome everyone is. And now you only have true sight for 50 minutes.
That's fine.
More than enough.
Should be, at least.
I mean, you can continue trying to go forward. That's the
I'm staying behind Lambert.
Yeah, that's the thing about having true sight. It's like, yeah, I see things. Do I understand what I'm seeing? Probably not.
Absolutely not. But something's there, all right.
I'm just gonna press my hand to it.
All right. You like it isn't physically there. As you like go to put your hand in, it goes all the way through, and you watch it vanish, just with a little shimmer. You still let it. You feel it's still there. And you take your hand out, and it's fine. But it seems that whatever this effect is, seems maybe some sort of teleportation magic or something.
That's actually really worrisome, given we have a changeling in the party.
Or an illusion or something like that, or
Okay.
Let's...
Yeah, very cautiously, Lambert will step through.
All right.
Big ass.
Everyone watches as Lambert steps through. Again, he completely vanishes with just that little shimmer, just like little light refracting around where he makes contact with the whatever it is coming from this door. Lambert, on the other hand, gets a different sort of shock. Although the hallway you had seen before was dark with clear signs of wear, you now find yourself in what looks to be the same hallway. However, instead of dust and weathered walls of the temple you had seen before, you are met with torchlight. Clear reliefs looking freshly carved, and crimson tapestries hanging on the walls where once they had been bare.
I remember this puzzle.
Huh, well, Zeke Heil.
What?
What, you don't get really, like, Nazi-esque feeling out of that description?
The hunger.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess they would be.
I mean, I
Nazis were cannibals. Why not?
I just poke my head back out. It's like,
At least one.
I just poke my head back out. It's like, so it's safe, but it's also brightly lit, and I kind of regret taking that potion. My head does end up back at the entryway, right? When I poke my head back in.
Oh yeah, like you go through and like you know Lambert's floating head.
Hey kids, you want to see your body?
You can feel free to make me.
I was gonna ask, what is this?
I mean, you could roll Arcana or Investigation. You could probably investigate to see if you could see through the illusion, if it is that. So it's up to you.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it doesn't seem to be an illusion based on what you can see.
Okay.
Roll a 21. It's hard to say. You have a feeling that it's not illusion related. You should have probably seen through it if it was. Based on the description, though, I mean, if it's not illusion, maybe he's being teleported somewhere else. It's hard to tell. At least, from this side.
I think there's an easy way to tell. Break the wall.
You can always step through and see,
Just step through.
Yeah.
All right.
Gwydion will do that.
Okay. Well, Gwydion. Although, like everyone starts walking through the hallway. All of you seeing these new walls. Gwydion's crossing, however, is a little more jarring than the rest, but in an indescribable way. Something about crossing through this fissure is oddly familiar to you, and the feeling stays with you for the rest of the day.
Huh.
Take
Pass
one.
wall.
Take one tick of PTSD.
Gwydion is wide-eyed and hyperventilating for the rest of the day. No.
Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know. But so which way do we go? What's this? What's this circle? Octagon.
Yeah. So, as the group walks through the fissure and into the room, you guys take a look around. To your left and right, you see stairways leading down, each themselves having similar fissures to the one that you just stepped through. Additionally, before you, on the opposite side, you hear some sort of speech that you hadn't heard before, a deep guttural speech that none of you understand.
Oh.
Cool.
Well, shit.
Okay.
All right.
It seems like an odd. I was waiting for someone to go. You know, like as soon as I say no one understands what these words are, everyone goes, "Not comprehend languages." So I was waiting, but no one wanted to comprehend the language.
I thought that was only with writing.
I'm not sure.
Oh no, he's broken. Never mind.
Yeah, Tyler, you're supposed to comprehend
Takes 10 minutes.
You're not
Jeez,
I mean, you didn't have to. All right.
Yes, you did.
Takes 10 minutes.
I mean, if you think you can wait that long, sure.
No, I don't think we can. I feel like we can't. We're being spoken to directly.
It depends.
No.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be aimed at you. It seems like distant echoes coming from probably beyond like a curtain you can see in the other room at the back.
I would rather we get the most out of Lambert's special potion that he brewed instead of another 10 minutes. So let's explore other places where there's not guttural talking.
So left or right, since that just went killed off forward, so that's
left.
where the voices are coming from. I also vote left. Left sounds good.
Left, because you never treated me right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
The boy turns 18 and thinks he's already had a divorce.
Wait, I haven't?
Alright. Alright, so you guys walk through this fissure. Hold on, sorry. I'm getting fucked by not actually, like... I think they deleted the layer of the map that... Well, rather, the GM layer thing that told me what numbers everything was, but it's fine, because I actually know where everything is, kind of, if I just take a look through it. So you take a step through the fissure and find a much more familiar looking wear on the area around you. Before you is a massive gaping maw made of stone and metal. It looks like it once acted as a door of sorts, but has since fell into disrepair. Broken off the track that once allowed the mouth to shut by the looks. On the other side of the teeth-filled maw is a staircase leading further down.
Well, that looks inviting.
A lot of maws going around this place. I guess that makes sense, given the nature of it all.
So into the gaping maw of the unknown, then.
As usual.
As is
All
our
right.
Anyone
life.
wants to flick a torch down there? We're in. We're in the mall.
I guarantee I
Ben,
see
we're in the maw.
further than any torch. Oh god, do I see further than any torch?
Get mod. At the bottom of the stairs, to your right, is what looks to be just a pile of rubble, completely blocking in that side of the dungeon. Oh, I see what I did. That makes sense. It looks like the other side, though, towards your left, does open up into a room further along.
I like to have Hans Scott ahead.
Okay. You send the spider up ahead, and you guys slowly walk kind of behind it. The room before you seems to have seems to be mostly just used to connect the two different hallways on the other end. Not much more. To your to your right, there is a closed portcullis with no visible way to open it. And on your left is a hallway continuing forward into what looks to be a larger room where you can hear the faint sounds of running water. Because you sense your spider ahead, can Hans make me an investigation check real quick?
What is it? Investigation is intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
I'm about to say, if he's
Okay.
perceiving through Hans, though, wouldn't he be making the roll?
Yeah.
He didn't say that he was seeing through Hans,
Fair.
but if that was his intention, I'll allow it.
No, I would have sent Hans on his own for now. Okay.
Do it, Hans.
This is just Frumpkin.
-5.
Wow!
Spiders are smart.
His intelligence is at a 1. It's a -5 modifier.
As he continues to scout ahead, he enters the hallway, and immediately around him you can see a massive explosion, and he takes 25 points of fire damage.
No!
Not again.
This
Hans!
Why? Why does
it
keep happening to you?
It appears
Up with this world.
that there was a trap.
Better him than us.
And judging by this faint glyph that you saw light up on the floor as soon as he stepped within a certain range of it, I think you have some sort of... At least Hans ate the fireball that just happened, and not any of you.
Got it. Let's
Okay.
look out for magical glyphs.
Lambert, you can see magic right now, right?
I
I
can also see magic.
think I could basically see everything at this point.
Standing behind Lambert.
God damn it. I don't want to be the stick. All right.
I've had detect magic going, by the way, Michael. Those doors were a transmutation, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know about the thing. The doors
yeah.
were... Yeah. The fissures would be transmutation. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. This is gonna sound really weird to say, but I think me and Gwydion should kind of take the lead, and
Oh boy.
we can kind of see all the things, and
I can smell the glyphs.
we can basically help each other out, checking for traps, whether they be magical or not magical.
Skeleton.
Unless we want to eat a fireball.
Not particularly.
I'm feeling that we could always just have him get the Hans back, just keep sending him ahead and set off every trap.
Very well. Entering the doorway, you see that the room itself has a cascading waterfall set up that lines with the stairs. That lines the stairs downward. Still flowing in spite of disrepair. However, the water itself is green and foul-smelling. As you're walking in, you hear this tearing sound, like you've been hearing from, like when you've been walking through the fissures. Just this light little tearing. After which, you hear a deep and slow speech come from around the corner from the hallway on the other side of the room. Lucian, you recognize this language. He is speaking Giant.
Oh, I understand that too.
Oh, hey, good job.
What's his name?
Weird air sparkle, no good. Garka, go back to wet room. And as he says this, you see the figure of a bulbous and bloated 10-foot-tall troll waddling his way slowly into the room you're in. He looks over in your direction and points his club towards you. You make air sparkle in Garka home.
Sorry, it was a trap we triggered. Saving you from hitting it later.
To be fair, it was a spider that
Trap.
did it.
People people who lived here before didn't want other people here.
He looks a little confused.
Air sparkle down here.
Or sparkle down here.
How can we make air sparkle down there if we're up here?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because it relies on logic.
That's
Can it be
You make excellent point.
that's a fair
I just-
point. Not that it matters, because I mean I'm sure persuasion
am
anyway.
Am I helping Lambert? Okay, it doesn't matter.
I mean that's 10 either way.
It would matter if I was helping.
I don't know how insightful is a troll.
He just kind of stares at you for a minute.
You right.
He is... He like takes a step forward.
You make air sparkle go then?
That's
Yes.
a question.
Yes.
Question.
Like,
We're all here.
he has a very like decisive look on his face.
I think he's asking us to kill something.
Then Garka lets you in home.
And he like goes over to the nearest bath and puts down his club and immediately just enters the water and just has a bunch of this the water flowing over him.
Oh, much better.
Shit, yeah, I guess we're just talking giant without explaining that at all.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever happened, I'm glad you resolved it.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
The very big troll was curious about the air sparkle.
Ah,
It's a damn troll, man. I don't know.
you know,
It said we're allowed in its home, though, so...
having someone like him on the crew might be useful.
No,
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 no.
no,
No,
no. We are not adopting a damn troll. I am putting my damn foot down right now on that.
He's
Okay,
clearly-
wait, Lambert.
No.
Amber,
very
aren't you the one
No,
who
okay.
says that more humans are monsters than actual monsters?
This is a literal troll.
Wait, but okay, hear me
Being
out.
a
That,
little
so,
racist, I think.
It
So,
didn't stop
yeah.
you from hiring a whole fucking
I wasn't there for most of those.
the elephant.
Gift doesn't speak common. Well, speaks a little bit now, but didn't speak any language that we shared before. We share giant with this guy. We can talk to him. Seems fine. He's not like attacking us or anything. He just didn't want the air sparkle in his home.
He seems quite happy here.
Funny enough, our
So
guest
happy.
friend can only say nacho cheese, which I don't understand.
The hell's nacho cheese?
I don't know, something
Stuff
good
like
he
that.
eats.
What?
What? Anyway, the point is, we're not having a damn okay, what the hell is a dietary supplement on most trolls?
They really like B12.
Okay, well, what's the dietary supplement of most illithids, Lambert?
Rats, bats, and
He
rats.
can. Okay, if
That
he's
was the
carnivorous,
only
he
reason
can
I
eat
was
the
sold on
rat.
the elephant.
If he's carnivorous, he can eat the rats. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
These are
many
our
rats.
enemies.
So
Or-
many rats.
Everyone else on
He just
board.
eats the brains too.
He can eat the dolphins in the ocean.
Wait, how many rats do we have on the boat?
That's
Have
We have,
vats of rats.
we have
They
exactly
breed.
327 rats.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Okay, no more.
yeah, 4 vats of rats.
The only reason why
Rats of rats!
Lambert was sold on the elephant. We're not taking the damn troll. We're not adopting a troll. This is not gonna happen.
I bet you
Why
fucking
not? Okay, listen.
Keep him at the
Lambert,
guild hall.
you said you don't like to end sentient life. If the Inquisition comes back, which they are, they'll kill him, and then he's dead.
But
and
you-
we could have stopped
You know that they're not allowed to leave the city, though.
Which I would point
him.
out.
Definitely coming back.
We don't trust. There's no way they're going to stay just in the city.
He seems very happy here. I don't see why we need to
Kill
take him away
him,
from his home.
Gwydion.
Like, he's just
Kill
like,
him.
the waterfall is sort of like this green, like, shitty water is like pouring all over him. He seems to be really into it.
Okay, looking at this troll, I'm kind of curious. Does it actually look like a standard everyday troll? Because we've encountered a fire troll before, and that worries me.
Oh, it's like, It looks like a big, like, he looks bloated. Like, there are, like, places on his body that look like they're, like, ready to burst with, like, probably, like, some sort of pus or something. Like, he's gross looking.
We
He's
are
not
not
a
taking
giant.
him. We are not taking
And he
him.
smells terrible.
We are
This
not
is
taking
not
the troll.
healthy here.
It's inhumane to let him stay here.
He's
No,
not
it's
human. He's happy and trash and filth
He's
and refuse.
humanoid.
That's debatable.
No, he's actually... I believe he's not.
Giant.
Where's this voice from the sky coming from?
So can we walk and talk? He said he.
Yeah, let's
he said
keep
he would come
going.
into his home.
We
We'll
can
be here
argue
anyway.
this on the way in and out.
Look out for more air sparkle traps. I'll dispel them.
I.
if
Fine,
need
but
be.
we're not leaving here without the troll.
Oh yes, we are.
I think we'll talk about it later.
Fine.
We are not adopting a fucking troll.
Entering it.
As we leave, I cast Prestidigitation behind the troll
Why?
to appear like sparks.
Oh!
You fuck! Why?
Oh!
Oh, he doesn't even notice.
Oh,
Thank
thank God,
fucking
trolls are
God.
dumb.
Killed us.
Entering the other,
Trickster.
like walking down the stairs and through the, through the door, you see another one of those strange fissures that you had walked through before. You gather that this is probably what he meant by air sparkle.
Weird. Now I'm scared to see what's behind this one.
What is the air sparkle?
It's the fish.
Like a strange fissure, like a rippling. It looks like a mirage of sorts in just the middle of the hallway.
What's the troll's name again? I have a feeling that's gonna come in handy at some point.
Gartha?
Garca.
Garca?
Garca.
Okay. Okay.
Gartha. Why did you say that name?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why did you say that name?
So we go through the next fissure and pray to God that if Garca has friends, that they will respond to the fact we had a nice conversation with Garca about air sparkle. I convinced a troll not to eat us by accident. The fuck.
We just made the roll.
Ergo, I convinced the troll.
I helped. I give you.
I mean,
like,
you guys didn't talk to the troll. You persuaded the troll from blaming you for his problems.
Yeah. And we weren't the cause of his problems.
The real question
Yeah.
is, were we? I don't think we are, but I don't know anymore. Shit is confusing in this wonderful world.
I mean, again, like, you're looking at this fissure like, this is probably what the fuck you meant. And you definitely didn't cause that.
Yeah, this is
So-
true.
How do we uncause this?
I mean, that's a good question.
I mean,
I
either
don't know
way,
why you're asking me.
either way, we're gonna go through it and see what happens. Screw it at this point. Maybe we'll run to more trolls.
Yes.
No, you were gonna say something?
No, I guess so, like, detect magic still telling me this is transmutation, or is this something new?
It's still transmutation. All of these are gonna be,
Okay.
all of those. I'll tell you if there's anything cool.
Pretty sure it's harmless.
Trust me. Probably.
Depends where it sends you.
Well, I mean, harmless is relative.
Okay, I mean, I
So-
can just identify on it if you want me to.
Oh, look, the Brass City of
no.
Dis. What a nice
I
place
mean, you
this
could,
time of year.
but I mean, that's up to you. Looking
I'll
through it.
just identify on these.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
These fissures seem to be. You had said pass wall before, and you were very wrong. This seems to
Damn.
be some sort of fissure in time.
Oh.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Walking through this will take you to a different time.
What?
Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, I thought this was something else. Apparently,
Wait. Does
we're
that
going
mean
through time. So,
Oh, that's
troll?
weird.
the troll from this
The
time, that time?
well, I can't tell you that much.
we go through and come back. Can we even come back?
Do that before.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we did it
We
before.
did before. This might be just a very clever way of the Inquisition masking their whereabouts, as it were. Although, or maybe it's just a feature of the temple. Because if the Inquisition has time magic, then I'm a little bit worried. A lot of it worried.
Michael, when have we gone through a time fissure?
Earlier in the dungeon, you've walked through 2 of these things to get to where you're currently at.
Oh.
The time you rolled a 20.
And remember how when you walked through that first hallway, you went from a worn down entrance to newly carved walls all around with, like, you know, crimson tapestries and fresh torches and...
Yeah, okay. The bells are ringing now. Well, now that we know that we're traveling through time, I guess the only option is to keep doing it.
I mean,
usually that fixes everything.
let me think. We're gonna possibly encounter cultists, we've encountered a troll, maybe some Inquisition, and God knows what else may have inhabited this place at one point in time. Yeah, this
We
sounds like
could
a great idea.
encounter me. That'd be interesting.
We're not getting into that conversation.
I would love to. But anyways, onward.
What if we all become different versions of you?
I don't think that's how that works.
You all go through different fissures to be at different times, and you all
End up as
so you all
versions of
die at
Gwydion.
different times, and all of you are Gwydion in the
That's
next like 5.
Oh, I did say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm literally playing. I just got a game with a bunch of fucking time travel fuckery. My brain's still reeling. I can't do this.
All right, that's
I
fine.
can't do this.
In any
Go
case,
on with
whereas as you walk through the fissure, you can see on the other side, before walking through, that it looks like, you know, a bunch of, a lot of it's like just burned bookcases and things like that. But walking through, you find yourself in some sort of archive. This is supposed to be a wall.
Is it? Oh.
Fixed.
I pretend I do not see.
Yeah, you
The
do.
fog of war is still there.
You'll walk through there eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bookshelves line the walls here, and desks on the far side are scattered with papers. The papers on the desks largely have to do with lore of a particular creature. A creature known as a Sphinx. From what the notes say, they're a rather strange breed of monster, having a variety of abilities that are rather unique. Most of the notes in the margins take interest in their ability to see through falsehoods and illusions, and their inherent inability to tell falsehoods, making note of ways the Inquisition could potentially use the creatures to their advantage to find changelings and other monsters within society in large swaths. However, the most outlying ability that catches your attention is their limited control of time.
Oh. Like making time fissures.
Hmm. That's worrisome. You really shouldn't screw with time. It's a bad idea.
Yeah. Like that time Gwydion summoned a beholder from his time necklace.
Yeah.
I don't think
Wait,
that
what?
was it. No, I don't think that was it. So the Sphinx might be behind these time-related anomalies. We're here for the Inquisition, but I feel like we've stumbled upon something a lot more unique. I wonder if the Inquisition was somehow using the Sphinx. Well, onwards we go. I will hold on to these papers, I guess. I'm either borrowing them from the past or the future, and I can't tell.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to come with you when we go through the portal again.
We will find
I suppose
out.
it is. I suppose it is hard to tell, but based on what you know, assuming that the Inquisition doesn't repopulate this place, it seems to be from the Inquisition's time here, at least.
So they're from the present, and they're either in the past or the future.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Possibly.
Okay. Let's make a
Okay.
chart. Let's make a
Maybe?
chart. We're gonna split it up into 5 different subcategories and timelines. No, okay.
Or
Time there,
we're
Tom.
going
We'll keep
to continue walking through the hall.
Not important. I'm not even gonna make a
Um,
conspiracy web about this.
I'm sure
You have to make it in the shape of a
will.
Mobius strip, dude.
It's true, and you have to invert it. That's how that works. So it's at this stage that you receive a decision on your end. There's a staircase to your right, and continuing onward, you can actually hear the sounds of bubbling beakers and cracking fire. Continuing down this hallway. So which way are we going?
I feel like following sounds might be beneficial. We can find someone and some win.
I hear
Who knows what's
alchemy.
going on here?
All right. As you turn the corner, in addition to the sounds that you had already heard beforehand, you begin to hear some speaking. How long is it going to take for you to finish that elixir? Hey, it takes time to brew. If it's done incorrectly, it'll solidify in your veins. Here's a painful way to go. You peek over and see a roaring forge on the far end and an Inquisitor walking across the room. Here. So, neck or arm? Arm. You hear a little grunt of pain. There. Well done. Gods. Did it ever get any less painful? Afraid not, mate. But it's still more than worth it. If you say so, man. After that, you can hear the creak of a chair and the two Inquisitors split off. One back toward the other side, out of view, and the other toward the hallway that you guys are hiding in.
Hide?
Yeah, let's all stealth.
Like,
Yeah.
find
We're in a
somewhere to-
hallway.
Yeah,
We're
there's
in the
like...
hallway.
I figured we would just like trek on back this direction up the stairs.
Okay, what if he goes up the
That's
stairs?
possible. If you would make me a stealth check.
Cool.
Please.
Yes.
As soon as. Fuck.
Shit.
Oh,
man.
oh?
Might have a good average here.
At least I don't have-
Damn it, Matthew.
I think I need one from one more person. I need one from Lambert.
Yeah.
I did roll.
Is
Oh,
it not
did not-
showing up again?
It's doing the thing where it doesn't show. Oh, there it is.
Okay, yeah, it was 8-17.
That's okay, it's not that good.
I've seen worse.
As you guys are beginning to walk away from the hallway, you realize you made the mistake of doing anything with Q in the room.
Stealth.
We all just turn around, start creeping back. Q's just standing there. What seems to be the problem?
You there! Halt!
Fuck.
I actually made this battle map too short, so I'm gonna fix that because
That's okay.
I can't see anything, Michael.
that's because you're not there yet.
Why?
He
My
told us
character has
all.
dark vision.
I have true sight.
Vampires do have dark vision.
Excuse me, but by what
Sorry.
authority are you on this island?
Hold on.
That's true,
Oh.
that's true. True.
Okay.
It's true.
True. True.
And I don't know. We'll just say that you're. It probably doesn't matter from this point. So let's just say Lucian, not Lucian the vampire. That didn't happen. And then Sen, we're gonna put you over. I don't know. You like to be here usually. I'll put you there. Q, you like to be kind of there-ish. And then Heinrich.
Ah, if he became a vampire, that would have given a whole new meaning to Lucian of the Dead. This is last name.
Okay, so you say that. He immediately responds, "What the fuck are you on about?" And then
And then
he
The Inquisition got kicked off this island
Michael's having a brain fart.
several months ago.
hold on.
Yeah, Michael's trying to do a thing.
Go on,
Time
Michael.
has froze.
Back. Oh, did they now? Was the first I'm hearing of it. And none of you are holding the colors, so state your intention. Why are you here?
We were hired by the Doge to investigate the island.
We're cartographers, and this is a ruin.
That ruin that was supposed to be abandoned.
What year is it?
He's been taking an interest in ruins lately. Yes, Matt, that is terrible to imagine.
What year is it?
Yes, I suppose you wouldn't know about recent events if you're fiddling with time like this.
At this point, like, the Inquisitor seems to, like, look at each of you. And when he sees Leora,
Uh-oh.
his eyes go from a sort of like just kind of scanning, and like it looks like he's deliberately like trying to look like you recognize the expression as someone who's trying to look through an illusion.
Yeah.
Which, as you can probably tell, is probably within their training. As soon as he looks at Leora, you there, changeling. You're all under arrest.
Can I cast
Okay.
Shatter, or are we in initiative?
So much for diplomacy.
We're in initiative.
Can't arrest us if we kill you.
Actually, I have another idea.
No, I want no. We need to kill him.
Well, did you would have said that you wanted one of them alive? Yes.
I definitely would not have said that.
I have an
Not
idea.
have said that.
I didn't say it because we were trying to stealth.
Well, if you do say it, then Lucian would attempt it.
No. We need to make sure Q doesn't last hit him, because he's always non-lethal, so...
No, I have an idea.
As long as they end up dead before we leave this place.
Word has
All
an
right, we
idea.
Well, it
start
depends.
with Lucian.
Hey, look, the
Alright.
melees are actually close to the front.
Yeah.
Fuck it. With my bonus action, I would like to, use my dread hand, and make my arm fucking dead, I guess.
So, as,
Right, yeah.
like, you feel this, black, sort of energy, like, it looks like those veins on your, left arm begin to bulge in that black, thick, like, ichor that it had, previously been filled with, and your, fingernails get long and claw-like, and it kind of grows a little bit, as well, and, it has been activated.
Alright, I will step forward, and I'm going to say, you can't arrest me if I kill you, and then I'm gonna punch him twice.
Okay. You miss. He takes his shield and just like, bats away your hand.
'Cause I missed, instead I attack again.
And you miss
Does not
again.
hit. But I also get an additional attack because that didn't count.
That time you hit. That one does it.
For
14
He gets an additional
points.
attack?
so once per
The
turn,
first time
if
he
I
misses,
get an
he
attack,
can.
yeah, I get to attack again. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Sen, you are
Man.
next.
You love to go in the middle of just everything.
Well, that's probably a bad thing for you. My bad.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
What are the
Oh,
chances of
I
I'm going in the
myself
tank to sleep
fireball
again?
and it better.
I'm going to cast Shatter on this one.
You can hit both of them if you like.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna shatter his glasses. Oh no, that's so rude.
Oh no, you can't hit a guy.
How rude.
He fails. Now are you centering it on him, or are you?
I'd feel bad shattering Lucian. If it was another day, maybe, but you know.
It wasn't.
He's been through a lot
Okay.
recently.
Yeah, so he
just
failed. And as soon as the shatter goes off, a series of glass vials on his person immediately all begin to explode.
Oh shit.
Get fucked.
So,
Okay.
so here's what's gonna happen.
Oh god.
Lucian, can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
I can do that.
Oh yeah, he fails also.
Where's Q? I can't see Q for some reason.
He's behind Lambert.
Is he within 10 feet? Probably not.
No, he
There
is
we go.
not.
That's an 11.
Okay, so you fail.
Is this
You
the effect that
fail.
targets only me?
No, it's an effect that targets a 10-foot cube, including the guy who had him on his person.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So right off the bat, the two of you take 34 points of fire damage.
Take half because I'm resistant.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You also emit the two of you emit a strange silver glow.
Cool.
Huh.
What did I do?
I
You
don't.
blew up all the stuff that he had on his person.
No, I know that, but like, what did I do?
Additionally, the two of you are also poisoned.
Oh no.
While poisoned in this way, you have any damage that you deal using strength-based weapons.
Oh, fuck.
And the two of you, your speeds are halved.
Oh,
Wow.
you're fucked.
How
Also, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
bad does
Michael.
this get?
I'm gonna have to dispel one of these.
Oh my god.
It's an 11.
You're both blind. So as all of these things begin shattering, a firebomb goes off, lighting you both on fire. A silver poultice shatters and covers you in this silver dust-like sort of aura around the two of you. You feel weaker. A flash of light blinds the two of you, and also fucking poison, man.
I see this as an absolute success.
Now, I'd feel bad shattering Lucian today.
He couldn't have known. He couldn't have
Did know,
known.
because
If it makes you feel any better, you literally got rid of every single one of this dude's attacks. He cannot do anything.
Honestly,
fucking
I
great.
feel pretty good about this.
Is he the one we're gonna take alive?
Michael, I'm not
Anything
done.
else?
No.
I'm not
I'm
done.
sorry, you're right. You're not done yet. That's not the end of your turn. Why would it be? What's the end of your turn, friend?
make this worse, please. This is great.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
inspire Lucian.
He
Lucian, I'm
can still
sorry.
hear you. So that's good.
Hey, Lucian, now you have more temp HP.
The world
so
melts before
fun.
my eyes.
This is like several nightmares I've had recently.
In an Inquisition dungeon that goes through portals of time and then being covered in 3 vials. of
No,
food.
it was 5 vials.
Burgers and Vryle.
Can't
Oh
arrest
my-
me if I kill you.
half of them are incapacitated, basically. Only 1/6 of us is. I see this as an absolute success. I end my turn.
That's basic math.
Lambert, that just happened.
Oh my god! Don't even. Okay.
Shatter was a good choice.
I almost want to say skip my turn because I'm just in awe of what I just saw there. But no, fuck. I've always wanted to try this. I'm gonna walk up and just kind of I'm gonna talk to this poor man. It's like, you know, you're probably gonna need some backup. I think I saw a god captain back down the hallway we just came from. If you want to go get him.
Okay. Okay.
That's good. I like that. That's smart.
That's a wisdom save, right?
I believe so. It's been a while since I've used this one in any form.
Yeah, it's a. He rolled a 13. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, come on.
Oh shit!
No.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
I forgot about that. That almost was bad.
Yeah.
Lost.
He, as soon as you say that, and he looks at you just like, that's a good idea.
These
And
are
he
not
looks
the
like
droids
he's
you're
about to
looking
run
for.
that way.
I just look back at everyone else. Don't stop him. Remember, down the hall, all the way down, not the stairs.
All the way down. All the way. Gotcha. He'll move on his turn. Cute.
Get murdered.
Yeah, concentration up to 8 hours, huh? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna last that long against the troll, though.
Ah! Q, it's your turn.
Yeah. What's the range on this? Perfect. Right. So he's gonna move over to here.
Okay, I believe you.
And then he's going to lash out a whip made of molten lightning and
What?
grapple the scientist-looking dude out in front of him.
Yeah.
I just pull out all the weird shit today.
All right.
Strength
Molten
saving
lightning.
throw, please.
That is. Oh, he probably failed. I mean, let's just be. Yeah, it's a 16 actually.
Okay.
What?
Um,
Wow.
he passes.
Oh, all right.
That's my turn.
You just rolled well. It's his turn.
Ah! The best shadow.
Hey,
I've
that's
ever
what he
seen.
gets, I guess.
Oh, that's good. Best and worst shatter ever.
Yeah. So the good news is, he just ends his turn. The other good news is he doesn't seem to be blind, slow, or poisoned anymore.
That's so good.
Well, it's good because it suggests that it won't last that long for Lucian either.
No. That's okay if
Heinrich.
it does.
Yeah. I'm going to bonus action hex the armored guy
Okay.
and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Lambert told you to leave him alone because he suggested.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I literally told him to
he's the
run
guy
all the way
suggested.
down the hall, not the stairs, all the way down the hall.
I thought you
Yeah.
were up to the other guy. Okay, so I'll scientist guy then.
There you
Okay,
go.
yeah. So yeah, you'll just move a little bit, and it'll still, yeah.
Alright. And Eldritch Blast.
You have advantage on the first one.
So 13 plus my hex. Wow, that's pathetic. And
Sick.
second Eldritch Blast.
Well, the second one misses. Unfortunately.
Alright, and my turn.
All right, Gwydion.
Well, I guess. I mean, how's the scientist looking? Not great.
He's not looking great. He kind of exploded on himself.
Step forward a little bit, but yeah, I will just cast Toll the Dead on him. No need to waste spell slots.
Oh, geez, that's a 11. All right, 10 points of necrotic damage. It might not sound like a lot, but I mean, to him, it's slowly starting to run out. So,
He's a humble scientist. He's not that healthy. That's my turn.
all right, on this guy's turn. Thanks for the advice.
I'll make sure my friend over there gets the proper medical attention.
He just dashes his way down. Lucian,
That's gonna be awkward
you
in a
are
minute.
currently on half speed. You're blind. The next attack on you is at advantage. You're inspired, and the next attacks that you deal that have anything to do with strength, the damage is halved. Which doesn't really leave a lot of options, I suppose, but it's where we are.
Kale? Oh. That's an 11.
Me that
I
entire
don't-
time.
That's
My
fine.
only option is to punch the shit out of him as I scream because I cannot see. I feel sick. I'm dying. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. You miss.
Miss? That means I do it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that one hits.
And it only
The damage
deals
is halved.
5 damage.
You're right. Okay,
And
well, that's 5 more damage than it could have.
That's hilarious.
Spend a moxie point, and I'm gonna do it 2 more times.
Okay, that one
Not a
hits.
crit. It
Unfortunately,
would've been-
not a crit, but it still hits.
For like
6?
6 damage.
Yeah, something like that. 6 damage.
You're in a straight up slap fight with this man now.
We're here now.
You just gotta like
Damn.
scoot yourself over in that direction. Luckily, at the end of your turn, the effects wear off.
I can see.
You
Brand is
can
gone.
see. Sen.
Yep.
So far, your turn has been the most eventful, probably in the entire game
Yeah.
thus far.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up here. Just gonna dissonant whispers, and we'll hope that this is less traumatic.
That is a 21.
Cool.
Oh, it's less dramatic.
Damn.
Perhaps an in-between would be nice.
He takes half damage. That's it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's, I mean, about as much damage as Lucian did.
Yeah.
So it's not nothing. For
Yeah.
sure.
Poor
All
Lucian.
right,
No, that's it.
anything else? All right. Lambert.
Okay, after giant mind tricking the guy, I'm gonna pull out my sword, just kind of walk up to this man. I was gonna say sorry, but I decided, nah, I'm not gonna say sorry. Fuck these assholes.
Yeah.
All right, that's, I mean, that hits. 15 points of damage.
And again. Fuck.
Okay, another 21 points of damage. He takes 2 hits and blood streaking down his mostly white uniform, very lightly armored, but starting to stain. He does still seem to be conscious though. And he looks around nervously, and you can see him sort of starting to eye a poker still left in the forge. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna stand there, lay this sword on my shoulder, and just see how this man acts in his possible last moments of life, and see what he decides to do with them.
All right, Q.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then advance on the dude. Hatred will get you nowhere. And I'm going to make an attack with the hammer.
Okay.
I no longer have disadvantage.
You no longer have disadvantage, but it did make me chuckle. So that fucking hits.
He's
Cool.
dead.
I'm gonna use a second level
Smell.
Divine Smite.
Yeah, a second level smell slot.
Smell slot. Yeah. And then I already rolled the Wrathful, I guess. He needs to make a Wisdom save for that.
No, he did.
He is wise.
He failed.
What is Frank do?
Well, let me tell you, buddy, it does not matter. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I mean, just completely bash his sternum.
Ow.
You hear the crack, and you see the hammer enter the chest cavity as this pulse of light and more light erupts, and you see bits and pieces of this light start to erupt from the rib cage and burn his insides as the man just sort of slumps down and stops moving.
I really hope he was an Inquisition soldier.
Nope, the plumber.
Hey,
He was bearing
Oh, I
the
like one.
insignia.
Okay, alright.
Either way, he is now slumped over on the ground, dead.
now, Leora, what was that spell you cast on him? That was incredible. There's so many effects at once. Just spectacular to look at. You'll have to teach me.
The world burned.
Chuckles an alchemist.
I just give Gwydion a straight-faced look, and I say, "You cannot comprehend the powers that my people have." And I turn around and walk away from him.
I lean over to Gwydion. She shattered all the vials he was holding, which I'm assuming had all sorts of variety of alchemical properties. That just ruined his life.
That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense than what she just said.
I dramatically flap my cape with prestidigitation.
Also,
For 1
Brightside.
hour.
Well,
Brightside, if we encountered the other armored individual, well, he's not going to be all sorts of wanting to fight, seeing as how I sent him to a troll.
Put my
Well,
hands to my
well-
eyes.
you're delightfully cruel.
Also, just for
Well-
shits and giggles, and the fact this is a alchemical laboratory, is there anything in here I could just grab that looks useful?
Not anymore.
Oh, right, shatter.
Gwydion
Fuck,
was actually
Leora,
going
god
to-
damn it!
There are notes around here, right? Notes. and stuff?
Okay, so on the far end, I have the whole thing written out. So on the far end of the room, you notice that there's a forge burning. Although nothing is currently working in there, you do notice a good dozen or so silver ingots on the tables beside it, and plenty of equipment to melt it down. In the corner, you see a set of Alchemist Supplies. Once set up, now completely shattered, and you can see like this pale, like pearlescent silver fluid is like, falling off the side of the table. Beside these shattered beakers are and the burners and all of that are also a series of broken glass syringes that were thrown about a now torn open box lined with ruined velvet.
Well, whatever this was, no use now.
Syringes, and we heard in the hallway they were talking about injecting something. Interesting. I wonder what they're doing to themselves.
Could we?
I also wonder why they're here.
Could we investigate their bodies for puncture wounds?
Well,
Well,
first one is laying here dead with his sternum caved in. I'm not even sure he had an injection. The other one, well, you have to talk to troll friend for him.
What's the silvery fluid, Lambert? That might be important.
I don't know, mercury? Maybe? Let me look at it.
Make an alchemist tools check.
Will do.
Lambert.
Also around this point, your concentration ends inexplicably.
Ah, well, he didn't survive the troll. Good news. Oh god, I love I was able to pull that off.
That's
It
really
was
good.
really good.
It's like, high AC opponent, probably has a lot of health, probably hits a little bit like a truck and has magical means.
No.
Yeah, fuck it, the troll can deal with that.
If this was Hitman
So-
3, you would have gotten like 2,000 points for that kill.
You step over the still simmering remains of the Inquisitor Alchemist and look at the strange pearlescent fluid. Alchemist Supplies check, please.
I rolled it. It looks like my shit's freezing up again. 23 and 20.
Yeah. Well, you're not exactly sure what it is. I think it's pretty safe to say. Obviously, it's some sort of. Oh, there it is. Obviously, it's some sort of potion, sort of a thing. It looks like it would have been injected based on what you see lying before you, and judging by just from the looks of it, and also like its proximity to a forge that is specifically designed to melt silver down, it seems that liquid silver is used as a part of this somehow.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's just unhealthy.
I used my my identify, so I can't really figure out what this is right now. Are there any notes? And also, you said there was a box, so I take the box.
Wait, there's nothing magical?
I want to know what the silvery potion is, the pearlescent potion, if it can be identified.
I don't.
Specifically what it does.
There
Oh my
aren't
God.
any notes on the table, but you can check the alchemist.
Oh.
The alchemist.
That's right, Q just has identify. I forgot
check-
that.
Yeah.
Cube cast identify. So
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll
Yeah.
do that first.
It seems that this that liquid is injected into the veins of people. Apparently, it's some sort of elixir used to increase the the physical and mental capabilities of individuals, and also has some sort of effect on like strengthening attunement to magic and that sort of thing.
That's interesting. Well, I don't know. I don't imagine we can pick any of this up. Maybe we can look for a recipe of some sort. Check the alchemist's body, and this box that I found. Is it locked?
The box itself is open, and that was what the syringes were in.
Oh, so this is where the syringes are. Okay.
Yeah.
Check the alchemist's corpse then for
Okay.
notes.
Investigation
anything.
check, please.
I
if you
shall
would not
assist.
mind. Very well. you look through his pockets. You find a lot of broken glass. It looks like he was carrying. It looks like he was carrying a lot of potions to throw at people, and would have been really cool had they not all been shattered simultaneously.
That's the funniest. This is the best thing I've ever done.
I think that was also cool, though.
That was also pretty cool. I'm not mad.
No, you're
but
mad.
You're just angry.
I'm a little upset.
We effectively
but
end this
in a good
combat
way.
with 2 spells.
Either way, you do find a slightly ruined note. I mean, none of this is surprising. It is a little bit of it is bits and pieces of notes for how to brew this sort of thing. It looks like long since crumpled up, and it looks like some of it has sustained burns. But there's enough of it left that you could probably extrapolate the rest of it.
I'll hand it to Lambert. A recipe, a little bit scuffed, but maybe you can figure it out.
Yeah, when we get back, I'll give that a good look over, see if I can figure out how to make it.
Is there a date on it or anything? Anything indicating a date anywhere here?
You can tell it looks more to be just recipe notes, more or less, just alchemical notes.
That's my inventory.
Well, I get the feeling they weren't the only 2 Inquisitors here, in spite of what we were led to believe.
Well, that depends if we do any more time jumping through the hallway again.
Yes, that is strange. They might have been. I don't actually quite know how it works. Maybe. No, I have no idea. I can't even begin to piece together multiple timelines or anything like that.
Lambert, is it possible you could extract their blood and see how it's different?
You know what? That'd be a great idea if I had a syringe. That wasn't shattered.
Well,
We can
Should've
just
brought your own.
we can cut him open and just pour him into a
We are
bottle.
not bloodletting a man.
If
They're
you
already
give me an hour, I could help with that. There is enough glass here that I could likely remake a couple.
On our way
I'm
back.
fine with waiting.
On our way back. I think I still got some mileage left on my True Sight potion. Definitely not an hour's worth, though.
Not an hour's worth, but
We're taking an hour. I'm gonna resummon Hans.
I don't.
Aw.
Are we gonna be doing that?
are we taking an hour?
I'd personally
So
vote
you
not
guys,
It might be the perfect time.
Yeah.
It either is or it isn't. If we want to keep seeing if Lambert can get more use out of his True Sight potion, or not. I mean,
We could
didn't do
keep
that
going
much.
and come back.
Yeah,
We
I
didn't
mean,
expend many.
Yeah,
We didn't
I
expend
don't
very
think-
many resources. Yeah.
No.
I used one spell and killed an asshole on plate mail by
So?
sending him after a troll.
We can gather up syringe materials though, and like carry them with us in like a bag, and Q can take them out next short rest and remake them.
Could do that.
okay.
Other than that,
All right. Before we end the session, I assume that we're going to continue exploring.
yes.
As you're walking up the set of stairs before you, you begin to hear the rattling of armor, and you kind of peek around the corner, and you see 3 Inquisition soldiers. I don't know. I heard something loud from over here. Be ready, men. And you see these 3 people starting to run toward. They stop a little bit. Ever see anything like this? No, this is the first. And you kind of watch as a hand starts to go through the fissure, and you don't see it come out on the other side. And it seems like, and then he takes it out, looks at it. All right, I think it's safe. And the 3 of them run through the fissure, but you don't know where they end up.
Or rather, when.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Is it? I've got nothing.
Everything's just stuck in time.
Oh no,
Yes,
that's
stands
it's
for
not
Sphinx.
stuck. It's just in different parts of time. They were in the same time we are currently in, but because on the other side of the portal when they went through, I mean, God knows when they ended up, or God knows what they're gonna find. Maybe they found another troll. In which case, I think that'd just be funny.
I get the feeling that the Inquisition did not place these time fissures here then.
Or at least not in this
They seem
time.
to be actively being done over by them.
No, but why have they stayed here? That's the question.
Maybe they showed up after the Inquisition left.
Well, I
Or-
think they've been here since before they left.
Or,
I think we are. Before they left.
Or
we're back in time from before they left. 'Cause-
Yes, that's what I thought as well.
Okay, yeah. I was hoping someone else said it.
Find out next week. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that we will uncover what the fuck is going on next week, indeed.
We'll do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I hope that this dungeon so far has been entertaining.
This has been great. I love
I'm
everything about this.
confused.
I get it. It's just, it's gonna be weird trying to identify like what particular part of time these sections are in. Like the troll one, I'm really curious about. Is that way back when, or is that way ahead?
It's from the age of trolls.
Or is it present day? Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be even trippier.
It probably isn't the same time as the
It's
Inquisition,
present.
if I were to imagine.
Well, yeah,
What?
but well, I mean, it was briefly. I sent someone from that time period into the troll.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
I don't know.
That's a magic troll. He's a magic troll.
Some kind of troll.
It's definitely just a troll. I mean,
He's a venom troll, but
he is
yeah.
now a fed troll.
Yeah. Thank you for feeding the troll.
You were not supposed
what-
to do that.
What's this guy supposed to eat? What's this guy supposed to eat, you ask? The
Inquisition.
Inquisition.
He's perfect.
Can eat rats.
Oh, that was so good. I'm so happy the
Pretty
one
good.
time I've used suggestion, it works so well.
It had no business working, but he rolled really low.
It's like,
going to go.
there's no way hell this is gonna work, but if it did, oh god, this is gonna be the best thing ever. Anyway,
But
I'll
Pretty good.
we're gonna get going. I'll catch you all next week.
The 10 dogs.
Yeah, I'll catch you.
Good god. Anyway, guys, that's it for this session of the Esterisle Cartography Guild Homebrew and Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. And, good god. As usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, sharing it with your friends. And tuning in next week to see what happens next. What other time shenanigans we're going to get into? Will this have massive repercussions on us in the present? Are we just going to create a multiverse theory thing going on? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball... Wrong thing. About next time on Grim Rolls. See you then.